Reacher dominates streaming charts with bone-breaking action, but its romantic subplots follow a predictable pattern. 3 seasons in, Jack Reacher keeps falling for new women with clockwork precision. Today, we're examining why this formula needs a serious shakeup before it undermines the show's success. Amazon's hit series has established an unmistakable formula when it comes to romance. Each season follows an identical structure. Reacher assembles a team to tackle the central mystery, and one team member inevitably becomes his romantic partner. This clockwork approach to the character's love life has become increasingly obvious with each new season. Season 1 introduced Roscoe Conklin, the Margrave Sheriff's deputy played by Willa Fitzgerald. Their chemistry developed organically against the backdrop of Reacher investigating his brother's murder. Season 2 brought us Karla Dixon, portrayed by Serinda Swan, a forensic accountant and former colleague from Reacher's military days. Now in Season 3, DEA Special Agent Sarah Duffy, played by Sonia Cassidy, continues this established pattern. This isn't necessarily about the quality of these relationships. Each actress has brought something unique to their role. The issue lies in the predictability. Viewers now anticipate the romantic subplot before the season even begins, diminishing any surprise or emotional impact these connections might otherwise have. Character inconsistency. The revolving door of love interests creates a strange contradiction with Reacher's established character. Jack Reacher is defined by his drifter lifestyle, a man who owns nothing but the clothes on his back and moves from town to town with deliberate detachment. This core trait gets undermined when he forms deep emotional connections at a frequency that would exhaust even the most commitment-friendly bachelor. Season 2 perfectly illustrated this inconsistency. When Dixon suggests meeting her parents in the finale Flyboy, Reacher looks physically pained by the mere suggestion of commitment. Yet just 1 season later, he's already forming another intimate connection. This pattern doesn't deepen our understanding of the character, it contradicts it. The show wants to have it both ways, presenting Reacher as the ultimate lone wolf while simultaneously giving him the romantic life of a far more conventional protagonist. This creates a dissonance that becomes more noticeable with each passing season. Interestingly, the Tom Cruise Reacher films took a noticeably different approach to the character's romantic life. In both the 2012 film Jack Reacher and the 2016 sequel Jack Reacher Never Go Back, the character shared chemistry with female leads played by Rosamund Pike and Cobie Smulders respectively. However, these connections were downplayed in favor of professional partnerships. This restraint allowed the films to maintain Reacher's emotional detachment while still acknowledging the natural chemistry between characters. The TV series could benefit from this more nuanced approach, creating meaningful connections without the inevitable bedroom scenes that have become formulaic. The show's current approach feels more aligned with the James Bond formula, a new romantic conquest with each adventure, than with the more reserved character described in Lee Child's books. While this might appeal to some viewers, it risks reducing complex female characters to temporary romantic interests. The Prime Video series has already demonstrated significant flexibility in adapting the source material. Frances Neagley, played by Maria Sten, has become a recurring character, despite not appearing in all the corresponding books. Oscar Finlay from Season 1 made a surprise appearance in Season 2, despite having no role in the book Bad Luck and Trouble. This established precedent for character adaptation opens the door to a more innovative approach to Reacher's romantic life. The series has proven willing to diverge from the books when it serves the television format, suggesting there's room for more creative solutions to the romance question. The most compelling option would be bringing back a previous love interest in Season 4. Roscoe Conklin's return would be particularly meaningful, given Reacher's parting words to her in Season 1. "If there was anyone who could make me stay close to the flame, it would be you." This statement, coming from someone as emotionally guarded as Reacher, carries significant weight. Alternatively, Karla Dixon's return would make practical sense. As a brilliant forensic accountant with a new business venture, funded by Reacher himself, there are numerous plausible scenarios where their paths might cross again. Her established history with Reacher would eliminate the need to develop an entirely new relationship. Either approach would add depth to Reacher's character by showing him maintaining a connection across time and distance, something far more challenging for a drifter than simply forming new attachments wherever he goes. Perhaps the most refreshing approach would be avoiding romance altogether for a season. Allowing Reacher to form meaningful platonic relationships with female colleagues would demonstrate that the show doesn't need romance to develop compelling character dynamics. This would also create space for exploring other aspects of Reacher's character that remain underdeveloped. His philosophical outlook, his relationship to violence, his conflicted feelings about his military past. All these elements could receive more attention if the romantic subplot were temporarily shelved. Breaking this formula would restore unpredictability to the series. Viewers wouldn't know exactly what to expect from character relationships, making emotional developments genuinely surprising rather than inevitable. Fan reaction to Reacher's romantic entanglements reveals an interesting divide. While some viewers enjoy the character's James Bond-like romantic prowess, a growing segment of the audience expresses fatigue with the predictability. Social media discussions increasingly point out the pattern before each new love interest is even introduced, suggesting the formula has become transparent enough to pull viewers out of the story. This audience awareness creates a unique challenge for the writers. When viewers can predict romantic developments with near-perfect accuracy, it undermines the emotional investment these storylines are meant to create. The most compelling television keeps audiences guessing, something Reacher accomplishes brilliantly with its action sequences and mystery plots, but increasingly fails to do with its romantic elements. Reacher has established itself as one of Prime Video's most successful original series, with a winning combination of intricate mysteries, brutal action, and Alan Ritchson's perfect embodiment of the title character. The revolving door of love interests represents a rare misstep in an otherwise well-crafted adaptation. By reconsidering this approach, whether through bringing back a previous romantic partner or temporarily setting romance aside, the series could address one of its few weaknesses. Jack Reacher's strength as a character has always been his unpredictability and resistance to convention. It's time for his romantic life to reflect those same qualities. Drop a comment below sharing your thoughts on Reacher's love life, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more deep dives into your favorite shows. Thanks for watching.